Today we are going to make collagen hot cocoa, and this is single. Hi everybody, this is Dr. Meg Haworth. Today I'm Chef Dr. Meg Haworth. I'm a transpersonal psychologist and holistic nutritional chef, and today we are going to make collagen hot cocoa. This is single serving. You can also make it vegan, and I'm going to tell you how in just a moment. But first, let's get started. The first thing that you're going to need are these ingredients. So raw cashews. Please get raw cashews. Do not use roasted and salted. Just raw unsalted cashews are great. And then collagen, and I'm going to talk about collagen and the benefits in just a few moments. And then you're going to need some kind of a sweetener. I recommend sweet leaf stevia. This is my favorite one. You can use monk fruit, sugar. Do not use chemical sweeteners, please, because you're going to be undoing what the collagen does. You don't want to do that. This is health focused, okay? And then this is cacao. Organic cacao is what I recommend. You can also use cocoa. So just if you have cocoa at home, you can use that. Just know cocoa's treated a little bit differently. This is raw cacao is raw chocolate. It's not the first phase of chocolate, but it is the powdered phase of raw chocolate, and it's high in antioxidants. They've done studies where chocolate stimulates the bliss centers in your brain, which is why so many of us love it. I love chocolate. And then you're also going to need some kind of filtered water. I use Berkey. Here's my Berkey water filter. I'm not going to go into it today, but it's by far the best health value water filter. There's a link below in the description for you to go ahead and check out Berkey water filter. It is amazing. Okay, so here we go. Let's get started on the hot cocoa. This is so simple. You're going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe I didn't figure this one out on myself. So first of all, let's talk about the fact that this is dairy-free. It's dairy-free. I guess it's considered paleo. And then you can make it vegan if you just omit the collagen. You make it vegan. So all you're going to need is a handful. This is a single serving one. So just a handful of raw cashews. Put it in the cup, in your mug. This is the mug I'm going to be using. And then I'm going to reach back here and get some filtered water from my Berkey water filter. And you're going to fill up your cup. Not all the way. I leave room. I leave room for two reasons. One is it gets a little bit foamy when we start to blend it in the blender or Vitamix. I have a blender. So don't fill it all the way up. Fill it most of the way up. Just like you'd say when you're getting coffee, leave room for cream. I also use a pinch of sea salt. And this is Malden sea salt. It's from Malden, England. And I put that in there as well. The salt brings out the sweet. It also provides you with electrolytes. So you're getting a little bit of sodium and a little bit of minerals in there to help with every single system of the body. Okay, I told you I was going to talk about the collagen. Now I'm using bulletproof collagen because it's just straight up collagen from bovine sources. There's also marine collagen that is from fish sources, but to me it's a little bit more questionable. This is grass-fed source. They have a little scooper in here. I do about a half a scoop that I put in. Now collagen, okay, so I started trying it about a month ago. Often I'm very skeptical about new products and people raving about products. But eventually I was like, okay, some of the benefits sound good to me. Let me see if this is helpful for me. And so since I started using this, one of the benefits is elasticity and in the joints and in the ligaments, and I can definitely feel a difference. Like I just feel like I've been oiled, if that makes sense. So I feel actually better in that regard. Another thing that I noticed is my digestion. My elimination has been so much better. It was already really good, but it's even better now, and it didn't tip me over into like any abdominal pain or any of that. It didn't make things worse for me at all. In fact, it just helped me eliminate more. Got to have these conversations, And the other thing that helps is with hair and nails. and skin. And that's one of the things I got it for too, is I'm looking at things that can benefit my skin. I'm 55 years old now, and I'm really starting to think about, like, are there things that I can put in my body that will help outside of my body, that will help my skin with elasticity, with, you know, some of the wrinkling happening, which I'm not against wrinkles, I'm not against aging. I think aging is a wonderful thing, especially the wisdom that comes along with it. But I am, you know, just thinking about, well, what are some things that I can do to maybe just make myself healthier? That's just the bottom line. How do I make myself healthier at this age and stage in my life? So, all right, so we already put this in. So those are a few things I just wanted to say about the collagen and why you may try it. Again, you omit the collagen, and then you just got a vegan serve of hot cocoa. And you could do this as chocolate milk too. You don't have to heat it up. Okay, so for the cacao, I'm a big chocolate person. I love some chocolate, so I put like a heaping teaspoon. Oh yeah, there we go. And then stevia is always a to-taste thing, you know? You got to get it the way you want it. So put some stevia in there. You can try monk fruit. You can try palm sugar. You can try cane sugar. Please do not use chemical sweeteners like NutraSweet, saccharin, any kind of saccharin or anything like that, because it will actually hurt your bowels and not help them. And this is one of the reasons that we drink collagen hot cocoa, is to help with digestion and help the bowels to proliferate healthy gut bacteria. Which brings me to another thought I meant to mention about the collagen. A lot of the collagens out there do have probiotics added to them, which is one of the reasons I didn't choose those others and I chose this. I wanted straight up collagen. That was it. I don't want any other extra ingredients in it, and the main reason is I don't know if I need the probiotic that is being added to the collagen or not, and I don't want to mess up my system too much because I'm really sensitive. So, all right, so here we go. We're going to get the Vitamix going, my favorite appliance of all time. That's it. That's all it takes. And then I got rid of my microwave 25 years ago. It's been a long, long time. I will recommend heating it up on the stove in a stainless steel saucepan. Do not use Teflon coated. Thank goodness they are starting to pass legislation that will take Teflon completely out of the mix for us. Teflon is known as the forever chemical. It stays in your body forever. So when you have Teflon pans and you see all those scrapes on the bottom, that stuff is in your body. It's been linked to cancers, particularly testicular cancer in men. So let's be very careful about the cookware that we use. It's very, very, very important. So stainless steel is one of my favorite ones. I also have like some Le Creuset right up here. It's totally worth every single penny. I know people are like, oh my God, it's so expensive. It is an investment for your kitchen and for your health. It's one of the best things I own, along with my Vitamix. And then I'm going to stir it a little bit as it heats. Now, one of the things you're going to notice is it starts to thicken up a little bit, and that's the collagen, which is the basis for Jell-O. It's the basis for gelatin, basically, is collagen. I do not recommend gelatin or Jell-O because of the sugar that they use, the quality of collagen, or the quality in the gelatin. And I also don't recommend it for the food coloring. The food dyes they're linked to so many issues, hormone disruption, they're linked to cancers, and they're also linked to behavioral problems in children particularly. So, all right, I'm done here. I just get it to where it's heated. I don't want to get it like boiling over. I don't want my chocolate to get kind of burnt. So that's one of the reasons I don't do that. And then I just pour this right into the mug. And see there, it's almost to the top. Oops. It's almost to the top. because I left room. Yes, oh my gosh. Let me see. Oh my God, this is so good. I've been having one of these every afternoon. And it's been really helpful. It's really delicious. I feel like I'm having dessert in a cup. This is one of my favorite little drinks, and I recommend that you have one of these a day if you want to try collagen. You can also put collagen into your smoothies. You can put it into your coffee. A lot of people blend it in their coffee in the morning. And there's just, you can actually straight up put it in water and drink it, Just make sure you have about 6 to 8 ounces of water, and then do your collagen that way. But this is a really fun way to drink it. This is a really fun and delicious way, and I tend to like fun, delicious things, so I like to share those with you all too. Anyway, if you want to work with me when it comes to food and nutrition, I do offer services to help you with healing diets for specific conditions. So if you're one of those people who has a list a mile long of all these things I cannot eat and I don't know what to eat now, I do private one-on-one coaching with you specific to your needs to help you with what do I eat now that I can't eat anything. This is exactly what happened to me. I remember the first time I went into Whole Foods Market almost 30 years ago, my nutritionist said, you need to get off of gluten and dairy and food chemicals. And, it was every single thing I was eating, I had to not eat anymore. That's one of the things that I help people do in my private coaching is teach you what to eat. And then I create recipes for you. It's almost like me writing a cookbook just for you based on your diet and your lifestyle and your needs. So I even tell you what you should order in a restaurant and how to do it, what kinds of restaurants to go to, what kinds not to go to. So it's very detailed. It's very much just for you. It's called What Celebrities Eat. You can find that in the links below. And you can also book a free call with me to talk about your overall holistic health and ways that I might be able to help you heal from chronic illness, particularly for those of you that have abuse in your history, that you may have chronic illness, you may be very successful in your life and in your work, but you know that there are things that are really holding you back from your history, and that they may be connected to pain and illness that you may be experiencing in your own body. Holistic wellness for abuse survivors with chronic illness is what I focus on. So I'm Dr. Meg Haworth. I hope that you enjoy your collagen hot cocoa or your vegan hot cocoa, whichever one works best for you. And I thank you so much for listening, and I hope this recipe and this information will help you get well now.